Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Memphis Redbirds and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fritz Martinez gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs yet in this first month, and 5 driven in. From the stretch. That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Felix Silva. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bain leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
1-1-1.
Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, number 67, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
Number 67.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play.
Stepping up now, Cam Gallagher, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First.
1-1-1.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
1-1-1.
There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Digging in to try it again, Paul Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Great job right there.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kemp is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Drury over at second. Turner at first with no outs. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Number 41 will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 41. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fuentes is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, catcher, James.
Into the box,
Yu.
James Yu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Inside and low, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Cam Gallagher, a base hit in his first trip.
Cam Gallagher.
He's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Turner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drury is off at first with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Ray Fuentes, a hit in 2 tries so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when around.
Leading off the inning, Benny Nash, and they'll need him to get something going here.
I currently fucking move
so far on this
WTF.
one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind one in the 8th or 9th inning.
To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Cam Gallagher. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gallagher.
Eastman there as this is bounced to short. To his left, Cortez. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Paquette.
Thomas Paquette.
In the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front.
Ready once again, Paul Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Paquette waits on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So stepping in, Ray Fuentes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Clint Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hit to third. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Benny Nash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. So striding in, Paul Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now at the plate, Stephen Bain. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Stephen Bain.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 67. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Swanson comes up with it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 tonight's final. Memphis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Garcia takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Mike Morin works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Redbirds, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Express, 2 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Memphis Redbirds and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anton Saldana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the 1st inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Paul Turner.
He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Come on, slide.
Long throw to third. And he is in there. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second.
Stepping in, Stephen Bain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stephen Bain.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paul Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ibar rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
Boy, you know, in
Good
today's
job.
game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Matt Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
In there, 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. set to get his evening at the plate started. Juan Centeno. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get turned around in a hurry. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping up to the walk his first time up.
Paquette.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Memphis is out on top 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, number 15, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a... And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Turner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fuentes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So coming to the plate, Paul Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Paul Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Fuentes looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this lead got even wider.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Thomas Paquette.
Thomas Paquette.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Redbirds lead it 11-2. Coming to the plate now, Paul Turner. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Juan Centeno, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
grounded to short. Cortez is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Thomas Paquette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the hot shot down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those...
Now at the plate, Stephen Bain. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Stephen Bain.
Right side. Pereira scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So last chance here, and stepping in, Felix Silva. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Cortez right there on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Memphis Redbirds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sam Tuivalala earns his first win of the season. Anton Saldana was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dylan Floro takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Redbirds, 11 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Express, 5 runs on 9 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Memphis Redbirds and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Mota, a right-handed native.
Sure, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box, Thomas Paquette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Thomas Paquette.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Polito. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ground to the right side, played on the backhand, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Ready for another chance, Paul Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a liner. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Fuentes is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Digging in once again, Stephen Bain.
Stephen Bain.
Set to deliver the 0-1. For second, swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, he's got it. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Paul Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This one's blooped out toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready now, Clint Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit on the ground to third. Drury has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 15.
The 2-1 home. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Cortez has it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out. Striding in once again, number 67. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On the ground out to short. Cortez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Express leads it 6-3. Now at the plate, Paul Turner. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with this thing.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is it. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Express used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Brian Pereira gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Emil Cabrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Express, 6 runs, 9 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Memphis Redbirds and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Miguel Esparza, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Thomas Paquette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
At the plate, Paul Turner is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Paul Turner.
The pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Felix Silva, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Silva.
Gets it as this is bounced to short. Cortez gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So digging in now, Cam Gallagher. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cam Gallagher.
Round toward the left. Drury gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, number 67. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nash at third, Paquette on second, Polito at first, 2 out in the inning. Now, attempt here. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is line to left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two down, runners at first and second. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Frazier.
Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in the switch hitter, Benny Nash. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rips down the first base line. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of time.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Turner, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready once again, Harrison Bader. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Harrison Bader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it.
Stepping in, Paul Turner.
17, Paul Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, number 41. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right back to him on the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And oh boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, James Yu. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hammers it to deep right field. Paquette going back on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So stepping in, Benny Nash. He singled his last time up.
Benny Nash.
The 1-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Memphis is out on top, 9-0. Settling in now, Paul Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 10-0. Standing in, Cam Gallagher. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cortez ranging up the middle, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Ray Fuentes, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had run but haven't been able to string anything together.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Memphis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Scott Cross earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score.